I don't know how to do this. I haven't vlogged in so long. Basically, I thought that I wasn't going to vlog this holiday because I kind of just wanted to be in the moment. But then again, we were on the ferry. Well, we're on the ferry right now. And it's so bizarre traveling during COVID. This is the first time that we've tried to actually take a trip abroad during COVID or since COVID. It's so strange. We're literally pretty much the only people on the boat. It is so empty, and I thought it's kind of worth documenting because it's a strange time to travel and I feel like I might want to remember this. So yeah, we're currently on the boat. We had our breakfast, but it was too quiet to film in there. The normal restaurant isn't even open because that's how like few people are on the boat right now. So we had to go in with all of the lorry drivers, and as we described it, it was a bit of a sausage fest. We were literally the only women in there, which was uncomfortable. So yeah, now we're just on the ferry. I don't think I've even said where we're going. We're going to Disneyland Paris for a long weekend. Just had to stop filming because the only other two people on the boat just happened to walk past at that exact time. But yeah, that's my update. So it turns out we are vlogging this holiday. It's the sea. Wow. Hello passengers. Wave at the ferry, mum. The other thing I forgot to mention is that we got an announcement when we were in the line for Starbucks, which is already embarrassing as like the only women on board, and then we got an announcement to say that we'd done our car wrong. So we had to go downstairs with the special man to go and fix it. We're trying so hard to fit in here, all of the builders and truckers, and that's just not helping our cause. And then I've gone and got a bloody Victoria's Secret bag full of perfume as well. Like, I'm really just not helping the cause right now. Just thought I'd do a little update that we are now officially found, which is so exciting. It's so warm and so sunny, and it like makes me feel like I'm properly on holiday, which is exactly what we needed. Yesterday was actually like technically the start of our holiday. We drove down to Ashford, which is like nearish to the ferry crossing for us, so that we could just get up this morning and get on an early boat so that we have a nice full day today. And our plan is to go into Disney Village this evening, which is very exciting. Hello, so I thought I would update the vlog now that we're actually at the hotel. Some effort has been made to improve my appearance. Didn't work, but it's taken part that counts. We've just checked in. It is so lovely. As you can see, I'm like really struggling. It's so bright. Not that I'm complaining. It is so sunny. It's like 30 degrees, and considering it's 5 p.m. now in September, like we would never get that at home in September. We are all parked up and at Disney Village, and I can honestly say I don't think I've ever been so excited in my whole entire life. I am like 5-year-old Holly level of excited right now. Mum's not letting me have any responsibility, rightly so, because I couldn't possibly handle it right now. I'm literally like bounding with energy, ready to get in. We're not even going into the main Disney park tonight, we're going into Disney Village. But I can hear Disney music, there's people wearing ears, and I'm very, very excited. The music is quite loud in here, so hopefully you can hear me. But we're currently sat in Planet Hollywood, about to have our dinner. Oh my god, my hair has gone absolutely wacko. Never mind, nothing I can do about that. I'll give you a little show around because it's really groovy in here. Right next to the balcony, which is so cool, look. And there's tables down there, but I don't want to, you know, throw my phone off the edge. Planet Hollywood, we've got a screen. Pretty funky. Then there's all the like movie props around. Filming this for Jake so that he can see all the Star Wars stuff, because I know how much he'd love it and I want to bring him here someday. So I just bought myself some new ears. They are obviously Nightmare Before Christmas. It's really cool actually. You get like a pair of ears and then you can clip on any bow. So obviously I've gone for this one. This is one of my favourite movies and I love anything Tim Burton. So yeah, I'm super happy. I've got my ears. Just girly things, doing COVID tests in the morning. So I'm just out on the balcony. There's a child next to me. So the weather's a bit rainy this morning. It's weird because the sky looks really blue, but it is pouring. So we think we're going to go to the shops this morning and stay in the dry before we go into Disney this afternoon. Fingers crossed. Right, we've changed our minds yet again. We've changed our minds about 5 times this morning. We keep going back and forth as to what on earth we're doing and where we're going. We just keep driving basically. We really need someone here that's capable of making a decision because clearly neither of us are. So we are actually going into Disney now because, as you can see, the weather has brightened and we don't want to miss the bit of sunshine if it starts raining again. So we're going into Disney.
Hello! Welcome, my friend. Oh my goodness, I love your bow. Wow. Did you make that yourself?
I did. I wish I did.
Oh my goodness, I was going to say, you're just like Sally, the seamstress. And what is your name?
Holly.
Holly, and you?
Luna.
Hello, my friends. Horrible to meet you.
Hello, another update. So we're currently sat in, I'm probably gonna like butcher the pronunciation of this, Fuente del Oro, maybe. And it's the like cocoa themed restaurant. It's very cute. It's very empty as well. But I just met Jack Skeleton, which was the highlight of my whole entire life. And I'm quite glad I had a mask on actually, because I feel like my grin would have been quite like off-putting. Yeah, now we've just come in to have a snack. We're having some churros because you can't come to Disneyland and not have churros, especially when they're vegan. We just met Goofy, and I had also just bought this Jack Skeleton hoodie and he hated it. He was terrified. He was like running away. It's only right to be honest as well and admit that this is actually a age 14 kids jumper, kids clothes for the win. I got it so cheap. So life hack, if like me you haven't hit puberty yet, look in the kids section. Mum's scared that we're going to get lost in here because she got lost once before, but it was when I wasn't born yet. And now you
got lost in here for about 5 hours.
Okay, but now you have me.
And I can't see.
It's really dark in here actually. Wait, hold on to my arm. Since we were too scared to do the pirate caves, we're instead doing the Alice in Wonderland maze. And I don't know why, but as a child, this was literally one of my favourite things. Even though it's not the most exciting thing here, and we're literally walking straight there because no one else wants to do it, it's very cute. Still in the maze, feeling a bit warm.
Okay.
That queen that you just saw used to be my biggest fear as a child. I was absolutely terrified of her and I used to cry every single time. I faced my fears today. Honestly, Disneyland Paris is the prettiest out of all of the Disney parks that we've been to anyway. Like it's so floral and landscapes. It's just so pretty. I love it. We have left Disney for the day because today was just our little half day in there, and we are now going to the shops like we were going to do earlier. It's so bright that I can barely see, but I wanted to show you my big squishy cat over. He's so squishy. His name is Cookie and he's huge and squishy and I love him.
A happy guy. Oh, just a happy guy.
We're now back in Disney, if you can't tell from like the happy music and the signs. Yeah, we're now heading back into Disney just for the evening. We've got a few hours and we just thought, why not? Making our way onto the Pirates of the Caribbean ride currently, which is one of our favourite ones. It's actually our first ride of the day. I know that sounds really crazy, but we kind of set aside like today for just doing shops and like looking around and stuff. But it only has a 15-minute queue, so we're just gonna go on and do it. So we're about to go on my favouriteest ride, which is Phantom Manor, which is the Haunted Mansion in the US, but Phantom Manor here. And obviously I'm excited. And the queue time again is really good. It's like 20 minutes, but it's probably not even that long. So I don't know if I can record anything in there, but we'll see. So today is the day that we are going, well, we're doing both parks, but we're starting off with Walt Disney Studios, which is very exciting. As per usual, I'm massively overexcited. How can you not be when you're here? But yeah, we're gonna go into studios. We're literally like here at opening time, so it's not busy. Yeah, there's barely any people here. very excited. I have to say, putting on the same shoes as yesterday and walking is a bit rough because we ended up doing 28,000 steps, which is an awful lot, but we're doing a marathon next weekend, so it's all good training for that. We're in Hollywood Studios and it's great and it's sunny. I love this park. I love being in here. It's great. So we just went on the new Cars ride, which was really cute. It was like a little Grand Canyon tour. I filmed a few clips from it. Now we're about to go in the Tower of Terror shot. We're not actually going on the Tower of Terror ride because the queue's really long and Mum won't go on it with me. But we're gonna go in the shop. It is so ridiculously hot. It's close to 30 degrees. I don't know how all the little girls go around in princess dresses without absolutely melting. But talking of princesses, we're now off to the princess shop, which was always my favourite one. It's very cute, so I'll show you when we're inside. So I'm currently sat out on the balcony, as it's empty this time, just to give you probably the last update, I'm not sure. So we did spend most of today in Disney, and then we spent the last 2 hours of our day filling in a COVID form to get back to England, and that's kind of done us in. So we have ended up coming home. Well, you can see it's literally still daylight, but we're so tired. And like I said, we've done like 28,000 steps yesterday and about the same today, so we are so exhausted. But yeah, we've just come back to kind of like pack up our things and get ready because we're leaving in the morning. My overall review of traveling during a pandemic is it is an awful lot of effort, so the holiday has to be worth it. It is definitely worth it. Like for something like this, it's so special to be here, but yeah, like I say, a lot of paperwork, a lot of COVID tests, a lot of stress. Yeah, I might update you tomorrow depending on if we stop anywhere nice, but if not, then this will be the end of the vlog.